homies. What's up, dog? I just wanted to come by and rap to you for a sec about how you should vote for me because I'm like you. You know, like I did horribly in school. This is how I relate to him, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not like these other progressives, those crackers, you know? Like, I'm one of you. Have you ever seen me read a speech? No, because I'm dumb. This isn't insulting, right? Okay.
He really said it. Failed California Governor Gavin Newsom literally says, I'm not very smart, just like you. And he appears to be talking to black people.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. You know, I'm a 960 SAT guy. and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
In the last couple of days, Gavin Newsom has admitted that he doesn't know how to get a birth certificate and he can't read. And he got a 960 on the SAT because he's just like you. And he's the governor of the state of California. And by all accounts, he thinks he's going to be the president. Come on!
Democrats really do say the darndest things. California Governor Gavin Newsom, in front of a crowd of predominantly black individuals promoting his new book, Young Man in a Hurry, made this comment live on stage. Watch.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
When are people going to wake up that Democrats do not care about the groups, and specifically the minority groups, that they exclusively say that they care about over Republicans? What an insulting thing to say to a predominantly black audience, that I'm just like you, I got a 960 on my SAT. On top of the fact that he said he couldn't read. By the way, for those that aren't aware, 32nd to 40th percentile is where that kind of puts you in if you've got a 960 on your SAT. So if you chose to be insulted by that, you had every right to be insulted. But Democrats do this all the time. They've been doing it a ton lately, especially regarding voter ID, and how all of these different groups that are so important to Democrats in terms of voting blocks, minority groups apparently aren't intelligent enough to figure out how to do the paperwork to get an ID to go and vote. This was just a more egregious example of really honesty. And I do appreciate that about what Gavin Newsom said, because he absolutely was being genuine and authentic. Because in my opinion, the individuals in the group that are the real racists, it's the left. It's not Republicans. I'll be talking about this further on my show today, Monday through Friday, 6 until 9 a.m. Central Time on the iHeartRadio app. And I hope you'll follow me here on the platform. Thanks.
Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Benny. And let me start by asking a simple question. Why do politicians get less intelligent when they talk to black people? Because Gavin Newsom said in front of mostly black audience, I'm like you. I'm a 960 SAT guy and I can't read. Let that sink in. Why is that like a breach? Like, I'm not angry, but I'm very uncomfortable. Because when someone says, I'm like you, and the example that they choose is low intelligence, you have to ask yourself, is that what you think about us? Maybe it was a joke, maybe it was humility, but why is that the joke Why is I'm not smart like the connection point? Because when politicians speak to CEOs, they use economic strategies. But when they speak to black audiences, they tend to self depreciate. Why? Let me ask, who trained them to think that's what relates to us? Because honestly, this has been a pattern, and patterns are louder than excuses. Because let's say black voters are no longer stupid, because we are some of the most politically aware voters in this country. So don't shrink your intelligence to connect with the blacks. Please raise the conversation. And let's be fair, intent matters, but impact matters more. And the impact of saying, I'm like you, I'm a low SAT guy, feels like you're lowering the bar, bro. Even if you didn't mean to. And that's the issue. Because respect is not just about what you say, it's about what you assume. And your assumption here is like the blacks. Now, let's remind people something. Black Americans dominate the law, they dominate the medicines, they dominate the tech industry, sports, talk about running billion-dollar companies. I mean, blacks are overrepresented in cultural influence and underrepresented in opportunities, but they still excel. So when someone implies, hey, I'm not that smart either, as a way to relate, it means as a mark. Because let me say, blacks don't need you to lower yourself. They need you to respect them. And if you want to relate to black audience, speak clearly, speak intellectually and respectfully. Don't try shrinking your mind to match what you think or assume, because this is not a room for you to simplify yourself. Now, if you're watching, please share your opinion. Was this harmless or am I overreacting? And also consider subscribing. Bye.